Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Robertson, Mane, Jordan Henderson, and here's Roberto Firmino, and he's cut it out. Marco Verratti, Idrissa Gueye, Draxler, Di Maria, Mbappe, has a goal! Superb goal!
Well, that's what the top players do, the ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treatment.
He's going after it. Marco Verratti. Di Maria. Draxler tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk drives it forward. Marquinhos positions himself well and cuts it out. Liverpool keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Firmino. Hoists it forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Keeper's ball. And it's played forward. Draxler. And here's Cavani. Idrissa Gueye. Timely intervention. Robertson. Forward it goes. And here's Gueye. And here's Di Maria. Battles to win it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's tries a shot! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's Cavani, dashing forward at pace. Cavani. And it's Mane. And here's Origi. Mane. Marquinhos gets it back. Draxler. Looking to break out here. Now it's Di Maria. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Paris Saint-Germain seeking to maximise the moment. Paris Saint-Germain presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's ball. Meunier cuts it out. Meunier goes looking, and here's Draxler. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Mohamed Salah gets the chance to cross. Oh, Origi! Mohamed Salah chooses to go. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Liverpool are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Marco Verratti. Di Maria plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Marco Verratti. Thiago Silva. Kimpembe. Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Origi. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's pinged one through here. Now it's Mane. It's out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been alive to...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running.
And Mane!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Lallana. Mane.
Marquinhos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Origi hits it! That is some save from Keylor Navas!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Lallana clips one through. Thiago Silva. Draxler. Oh, what a ball! Chance to shoot. Team shoots! Cleared away. And it's Draxler. Oh, he's in! Decent enough try. Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cavani did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's Lallana. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Play for a throw. There will be a throw-in. Henderson. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Marquinhos very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. And it's Neymar. Neymar, can he get through? Henderson drives it forward. Mane needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Meunier. That had to be more accurate. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neymar. And here's Cavani, Draxler. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Origi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Drexler hoists it high, tries a shot! He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And the shot!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Goes for goal! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time! That was a given. It always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming Henderson! Oh, outstanding save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
This possibly the last play of the half. Danger averted for now. And the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change in the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Paris Saint-Germain are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Lallana. Jordan Henderson. And the ball is out of play. Meunier. Di Maria. Neymar. Mbappe. It's flagged offside. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Draxler. And it's Neymar. Cavani. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Di Maria does well to read it and intercepts. Cavani. Liverpool are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Cavani. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And here's Neymar. Coutinho plays it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Di Maria. And it's played forward. And it's Draxler. Chance to break. He's got through. Mane. Lallana. Mane. It's a brilliant interception. Draxler has made his impact already. And it's Neymar. Cavani hits one! Plenty waiting in the middle. Forward it goes. Origi. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Neymar. Robertson. And it's Mane. Now it's Henderson. Surely a shot, and the finish! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Clears it out of harm's. Has a go! Neymar has created one goal already. Mbappe. Cavani. It's Cavani! Oh, denied at the last.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Draxler. Hoists it forward. Origi. Now the counter. And help's available out wide. Lallana. Di Maria. Draxler. Draxler gets it out to the wing. And here's Cavani. Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Draxler. Oh, great! Has a hit! It's in! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Cavani! Oh, that's just stunning!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
And he's produced a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bale, Hazard, Neymar, Thiago Silva, and it's Toni Kroos. And here's Benzema, Hazard, chance to hit one! They've scored!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense. Tries a shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hazard looking to force his way through. Hazard with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And here's Neymar. And they've been caught out here. Goalkeeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Dinks one in. Can he? Has a hit! Oh, the ball in for the pieces! This could fall anywhere!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's through, now is he in? Paredes. Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. And here's Cavani. Kimpembe. And it's Bale. Bale needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Going through. Neymar. Will be a throw-in. Marco Verratti. Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Cavani. He's had a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, this... And the shot! Kimpembe. Marco Verratti. Paredes. Di Maria. Di Maria. It has got through to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Modric. And it's Bale. Modric. We hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Paris Saint-Germain leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Already up and running for the second half. And the shot! Good effort first time.
Neymar really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Neymar. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Modric. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Neymar. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, this is how they open the scoring, so they've got to fancy it again.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Cavani! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Marco Verratti. Verratti. And here's Cavani. Cavani with a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Cavani simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pumps it into the area. Meunier tries to clear. Here comes another cross. He's going after it. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Bale. Goes for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Neymar. Marco Verratti. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Hazard is looking up for options on the left.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's got through. And here's Bale. Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kimpembe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! In for the follow-up! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Hazard on a charge down the left. He's left his man. They've won a corner. Idrissa Gueye gets it all. Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's Paredes. Draxler. They are right into last chance territory. It's great strength on the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, good interception. Hazard goes up and over. Bale. And the finish! Back of the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well,
referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Off we go then. Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Neymar. Great challenge, time to perfection. Modric. Hazard. Marcelo. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Sergio Ramos goes looking. Valverde. Hazard. And a shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Hazard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pablo Sarabia. It's Verratti. Neymar. And here's Pablo Sarabia. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Neymar. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Modric.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Verratti battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Neymar tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Keylor Navas can claim that. Pablo Sarabia. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a pop! He's scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's Marcelo. He's got through. Hazard. Pablo Sarabia. Casemiro. Modric. Could be a chance. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Meunier. Marco Verratti. Thiago Silva. Pablo Sarabia. Di Maria. Neymar.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Benzema. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Pablo Sarabia. Marco Verratti. Could move up a gear here. And here's Benzema. Keeps everyone guessing. Marco Verratti. Now the counter. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Neymar. Room for... He's had a goal! It's a goal! They have come roaring back. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well positioned to make that interception. right through the middle. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time, it's one! Benzema, and they've been caught out here. Benzema decides to play it back. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Di Maria. Neymar has made his impact already. And it's Bale. Paredes. Marco Verratti. Varane gets into the right position to intercept. Bale. Valverde. He's in! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marco Verratti. Di Maria. Now it's Benzema. And it's Neymar. Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Benzema. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Has a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete!
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And it is out great.
Up for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Benzema certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Neymar. Marco Verratti. Neymar. Di Maria. Neymar. Just brushed off the ball there. Modric. And here's Benzema. And help's available out wide. Valverde.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Modric. Valverde. Marcelo. And the through ball is intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries a shot! No, not quite.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. Lucas Vázquez gets away from his opponents. Hits one!
So close to drawing level.
Lucas Vázquez appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Kimpembe. And it's Lucas Vázquez. Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a good ball. That's a it's in! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, look,
Has a goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections? Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Can big chance! That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Bayern Munich presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Great leap! Hazard. Some good stubborn defending there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Lewandowski. He's managed to get himself offside. Casemiro cuts it out, and it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Bale. Referee's given a throw. James. Oh, great! He's had a go! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Goretzka is there to heave it away. Marcelo pings it out wide. Thiago. And it's Muller. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Bale really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Looking to break out here. He's away!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to get them off and running. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
He's found his man. Hazard goes for goal! And it's a goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hazard looks to dink one in. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
James. Marcelo.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, he's broken through. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Philippe Coutinho could move up a gear here. And it's James Rodriguez. He's got away. Foot in. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Thiago breaks on here. Ball needed to be bent. Oh, terrible pass. Casemiro. Modric plays it forward. Bale drives it forward. Kimmich. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Jerome Boateng. Kimmich. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Müller. Müller. Now it's Lewandowski. Bayern Munich get it back again. Goes for goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Bale plays it out to the flank, hit into the middle. Goretzka goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Bale. Schüller gets it back. And it's played forward. Thiago. Goretzka. He's got through. What a ball this is. Has a pop! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's Benzema. Hazard tries a shot! It's anyone's ball. Benzema has a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Benzema did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Müller. Thiago. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Casemiro. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho. On the right now, what's on? Philippe Coutinho. And here's Bale. Schüller gets into the right position to intercept. He's had a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Neuer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's Lewandowski. Forward it goes. Perisic. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Bayern Munich surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
It's Assa!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And here's Benzema.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Benzema. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's in! Benzema! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Benzema is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nacho plays it forward. Modric, and he's cut it out. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. That gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Boateng gets it back. Benzema goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Perisic attempts a clearance. Oh, the ball's come loose. Modric goes for the cross. He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's Benzema! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Now it's Bale. And here's Hazard.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Modric. And here's Coutinho. Lewandowski! And now they can launch a counter. And here's Thiago. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Benzema. He's got away. Big chance! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Hernandez. Kimmich. And here's Coutinho. Done very well to intervene. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Bayern Munich just had to make the ball stick, but
It's Bale! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's had a go! He is off the hook. Much personal relief.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Thiago battles to win it back. Benzema. And the counter is on. No question that's a foul. Hernandez gets his final warning. And here's Kroos. That's surely a foul, free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Modric ready to try one. Modric! Oh, that is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. And he's produced a beauty. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It's found its way to him. And they've been caught. Lewandowski! Just sails past the upright.
Lewandowski nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
And here's Coutinho. And it's Goretzka. Perisic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has put paid to that. Modric.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hazard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Hazard! He's looking to get there first. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. Coutinho. Lewandowski. Good ball, it's found its target. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Hazard. And the half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Gets things going for the second half.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Time and again they are repelled. And he's on his way! Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Modric. And here's Hazard. Goretzka. Kimmich. Thiago. Hernandez. And here's Coutinho. Thiago looks to dink on it. Has a pop! It's Thiago. Goretzka. And here's Coutinho. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bayern Munich on the spot for parity. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Forward it goes. And here's Perisic. Hazard. Dashing forward at pace.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting.
He's gone for it! Really well taken goal.
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Coutinho. Casemiro. Coutinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's played forward. Oh, they could break here. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Coutinho.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Benzema is fouled. Played out to the right. And here's Azar. It's come loose. Thiago. Perisic. And it's Modric. Now a chance to break. And here's Benzema. Kimmich. Goretzka. Bayern Munich going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Bale. It's a loose ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lewandowski. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Dispatched with certainty.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bayern Munich go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets away from his opponents. Isco.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nacho. Oh, he's in! Bale. This is gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bale plays it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Will be a throw-in. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Well, how will we look back on that?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
So we've reached the end of our coverage.